Thank you all so much for stopping by today. So we got a little bit more snow yesterday and it's cold. It's more in the garden. I think this one is melting a little bit quicker because the temperatures are just a little bit warmer, but that's not stopping me from seed starting. Let's go inside, y'all. I want to show you what I am planting, why I'm planting it so early, and also be sure to stay tuned so you can see how you can get these seeds as well. So let's go ahead and let's get started. Okay, so we have been starting a lot of herbs and a lot of spring flowers, but what I really want to do is go ahead and get started on some of our vegetables. And two of the things that I really go ahead and plant are my tomatoes and my peppers, in which we will be planting today. Now, I really want to get started on the peppers first. We'll do the tomatoes over the next couple of weeks, but this is what I got to tell y'all. Please make sure you know your first fall frost, your last spring frost, and your growing zone because it may not be time for you to get started. That's why those dates are always important. You can look this up by going to USDA.gov, type it in your zip code so that way you'll know when you're supposed to start your seeds if you choose to start them inside. But I like to go ahead and get the peppers started because sometimes, in my experience, I notice where some variety of peppers are a little bit slower in germination. So this pepper is one of the ones that I absolutely love, y'all. These are the lunchbox yellow sweet peppers. You can grow them in containers. They are so good to just like pick and eat, and they just have a sweetness to it. Now we're going to be starting the big bell peppers as well, but I'm going to go ahead and get these started. Y'all know I absolutely love this setup right here. So you get the 3-piece and you get the humidity dome, which is what I've been using on a lot of our flower seeds as well. As a matter of fact, I just took the humidity dome off of our bachelor buttons, and I'm going to link the video, y'all, because these were older seeds, bachelor buttons, but look at the germination. So if I start some more, I know that I don't have to go as heavy with those. So I'd like to start them in that because I like to look at the roots of the plant. They have the bottom tray right here where you can bottom water, which I really highly recommend. This really builds strong roots. And then the humidity dome, which I leave on. And then once I get about a 50% germination rate, I will go ahead and take the dome out. And the dome is adjustable. So if it's too much humidity, you open them. If it's not enough, you can close them. And I normally keep it about halfway. Now, I'm going to go ahead and do this right now because I always say I'm going to do it or I'm going to come back and do it, and it doesn't get done, and then I'm wondering what the plant is, what the variety is, when I planted it. So we're going to do this on camera, y'all. We're going to go ahead and put our tag in here. You see it's the lunchbox yellow peppers, and we're planting them today. But this is what I want to share with you. Whenever you plant seeds, it doesn't matter what type of seeds you plant, you always want to look and follow the instructions. I do, at least, because some seeds require light to germinate. Now, these don't, but some of them do, which means you don't cover them. Now, these actually need darkness, but even when you planting seeds, y'all, these are the pepper seeds that are right here. You really want to be careful with how deep you plant them because these seeds have enough energy in here to push them up, and then once they see the light, then it's all on you. But just don't plant them too deep. For example, I have like a little dibbler right here. Don't go like all the way down and put it all the way down. That's too deep. Normally about 1 to 2 times the diameter is how deep you want to go down. So I'm going to cover this hole back up with my hand. And I always wet my soil first. And the reason why I really do that, y'all, is because when I have tiny seedlings, You can mist them like with a spray bottle, but if you go in and water them after the fact, you can kind of dislodge the seeds. So I've just taken on a practice to just go ahead and have my soil wet with any seeds that I'm starting. So that way I don't have to worry about it. And then I'll just be checking on it until it sprouts. These are new seeds for 2025, and again, I'll let y'all know how you can get these lunchbox pepper seeds. But because these are new seeds, I am only going to do one seed per cell tray or cell space. So I'm just going to drop it down in here, and I'm just doing one seed. And after I get done with that, then I am going to cover them back up. And again, sometimes pepper seeds can take about 14 to 21 days to germinate. It does depend on the variety as well, but I have a pretty good success. Now, am I going to use all 12 of these peppers? I don't know, but this is what I do want to tell you. We're starting these in the cell trays about 8 weeks before our last spring frost. I better have myself together by the time they grow, by the time I pinch them off. And we did a video about pinching off, what it does, why it does that. I'll make sure that I try to link that video that we did in the past. But I better have myself together and where I'm going to put these. I really want another grow rack, y'all, but I know that I'm also in the market for a greenhouse that we're eventually going to get once I make my mind up. And so that way I can start a lot of the seeds in the greenhouse, and then we can, you know, take back this area in the basement and do something else with them. Okay, so we have our pepper seeds all planted. I am about to put my humidity dome on here. And when I start out, y'all, I adjust it to about midway through. Now this seed rack right here, normally this is my seed rack after the seeds have germinated and I'm ready to put them up under a strong light. This is the rack that they go on. So I'm going to move them over on the other rack that has the heating mats. Now this one also has some heating mats down at the bottom, but with the height of them, I normally use those when I soil block. So I'm going to move those over to the other rack, and make sure that you subscribe because I want to show you the whole process, how we're going to do it, how we're going to pinch them, how we're going to harden them off. So go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Okay, so now, like I told you at the beginning of the video, you can also grow not only these lunchbox bell peppers, the yellow ones, with us, you can also grow what we have, the pizza on the patio kit, which comes with the Roma tomatoes, the yellow lunchbox peppers that we just planted, the Greek oregano, and also some strawberry blonde marigold. These can be planted in a container, or you can put them in the raised bed, or you can put them in the ground. It's totally up to you. These kits are available on our website. Make sure you click the link in the description. Now, when we offered last year's seed kits, the summer and the fall, I shared with you all that I only had a limited number. The same is with these seed kits right here. I only have a limited number and we're really starting to get low. So go ahead and make sure that you click the link in the description to order it, because y'all will not believe how many emails I received when we first introduced our first line of herbal tea blend. I only can keep so many. I don't have a big space or like a warehouse to where I can house a whole lot. So it really is a limited supply. So be sure to leave a comment. Let me know if you're growing peppers this year. Again, we're going to grow these lunchbox peppers. We have some other peppers that we are going to grow as well. And then we're just going to gear up because I know that it just snowed. I know that it's cold outside, but really spring will be here before you know it. And since we're in Georgia zone 8A, I'm telling y'all that we have a really short spring. And before you know it, it'll be hot again and it'll be ready to put all of these plants out into the garden. So as always, thank you all so much for watching this video. Make sure you share this video with your family and your friends. And if you're not a subscriber, go ahead, tap the subscribe button. Make sure you tap the bell so that you can receive notification each and every time we upload a new video. Again, thank you all so much for watching. And until the next video, bye-bye.